America rose unexpectedly to power, its secrets hidden for centuries in uncharted lands.
Vikings explored islands far away, but no one realized North America was massive.
Columbus believed he could reach Asia by sailing west, but found Caribbean islands instead.
Columbus called them Indians, brought gifts to Spain, claiming discovery and gold for the crown. Portugal discovered Asia via Africa, splitting the world map with Spain for exploration rights.
Spain conquered lands rich in gold and silver, ignoring North America's seemingly useless territories.
English explored early, but waited 100 years before establishing permanent colonies in America.
Jamestown succeeded where previous attempts failed, becoming the foundation of English America.
Pilgrims landed, outlawing vices, bringing strict beliefs that shaped early American culture. French expanded inland, claiming vast territories, leading to conflict with British colonies over dominance.
British colonies grew stronger, defeating French, gaining Canada and other key territories in North America.
New taxes ignited unrest, turning disagreements into a revolution against Britain's unjust rule.
Revolutionary War ensued, challenging Britain's power, forging the foundation of the United States.
On July 4, 1776, Americans boldly declared independence, beginning a fight for freedom.
British forces tightened control, enforcing harsh laws that pushed colonists toward full rebellion.
Clashes erupted in streets, turning small protests into violent sparks, igniting revolutionary passion everywhere.
Outraged colonists dumped British tea, signaling open defiance against taxation without representation.
Colonial leaders argued fiercely, but unified under a shared belief in liberty and independence. Washington accepted command, leading an untrained army against the most powerful empire on Earth. American forces struggled, suffering early losses while learning warfare against superior British troops. Despite setbacks, American fighters trained relentlessly, gaining discipline through relentless drills and hardship.
Americans sought allies, convincing France that supporting their revolution weakened powerful British influence. French support transformed the war, sending fleets, troops, and essential supplies to struggling American forces.
Winter at Valley Forge tested endurance, but forged strong unity through extreme suffering and sacrifice. Washington's leadership kept morale alive, inspiring troops to continue fighting despite impossible conditions.
American tactics evolved, using surprise attacks and local terrain knowledge to challenge British superiority.
The French Navy restricted British movements, shifting momentum toward American victory in the Revolutionary conflict.
A new nation emerged, built on sacrifice, courage, and the determined spirit of independence. Yorktown marked decisive victory, forcing Britain to surrender and recognize America's hard-won independence.
America now faced building a functioning government capable of uniting 13 diverse former colonies together.
The Articles created loose cooperation, but lacked strength to manage growing national challenges effectively.
Economic struggles erupted violently, proving the Articles too weak to control internal unrest.
Delegates met secretly in Philadelphia, determined to redesign the government for national stability.
A powerful federal government emerged, balancing authority while protecting citizens' essential rights and freedoms.
Washington's steady presence guided debates, inspiring unity during difficult negotiations and political disagreements. States demanded guaranteed protections, leading to creation of the Bill of Rights.
Washington became first president, setting precedents shaping leadership and democratic traditions for generations.
The young nation expanded quickly, as trade, immigration, and industry slowly strengthened its economy.
And allies. Political divisions deepened, creating rival parties with clashing visions for America's future.
Americans moved west, exploring vast wilderness and expanding territories despite difficult and dangerous conditions.
Westward expansion created tension with native tribes, leading to uneasy peace, conflict, and treaties.
America strengthened defenses, preparing to protect its growing territory and ensure national security.
Foreign nations monitored America's rise, competing for influence and control over global trade. American diplomats worked tirelessly to secure alliances, trade agreements, and peaceful international recognition.
Adams inherited rising tensions with France, testing America's political unity and diplomatic strength. The capital moved to Washington, symbolizing a new political center shaping American national identity.
American vessels defended trading routes, engaging French privateers during escalating maritime conflicts globally. Political rivalry intensified, producing America's first major election battle between Adams and Jefferson.
Jefferson's presidency aimed for limited government, westward opportunity, and agricultural strength across America.
America doubled in size overnight with the Louisiana Purchase, securing vast unexplored western lands.
Lewis and Clark embarked westward, documenting landscapes, wildlife, and tribes across newly acquired territories.
Sacagawe's knowledge and leadership enabled safe passage, communication, and survival through dangerous regions.
Government leaders debated retaliation, torn between diplomacy, economic stability, and national pride.
Britain restricted American trade, seizing ships and sailors, heightening tensions between both nations.
Frontier towns grew rapidly, fueled by migration, opportunity, and belief in westward destiny.
War erupted in 1812, challenging America's young military against one of history's strongest empires.
British forces captured Washington, burning major buildings and shocking the entire American population.
Defense of Fort McHenry inspired national pride, later giving birth to the Star-Spangled Banner.
War ended with renewed respect, strengthening America's independence and global recognition significantly.
Early civilizations learned crop rotation, protecting soil health, and increasing harvests across growing populations.
Skilled artisans shaped tools and art, defining culture and sparking economic growth across regions.
Markets became cultural crossroads, where goods, languages, and ideas frequently mixed and spread.
Governments introduced taxation systems, funding public works, and building collective responsibility among citizens.
Traders journeyed long distances, connecting continents and shaping early global commerce networks.
Ironworking advanced military strength, agriculture, and architecture, transforming societies with powerful metal tools.
Mathematics evolved rapidly, enabling precise engineering, astronomy, navigation, and early scientific thinking.
Seasonal festivals united communities, preserving shared rituals, stories, and spiritual beliefs across generations.
Astronomy revealed cosmic patterns, guiding agriculture, religion, and future scientific discoveries. Architectural innovation produced monumental structures reflecting power, spirituality, and cultural identity.
Explorers used stars for navigation, opening new sea routes and expanding human horizons.
Traditional medicine emerged, combining herbs, rituals, and early scientific observation to treat illness.
Governance systems formed slowly, balancing authority, justice, and cooperation among expanding populations. Courier networks carried vital messages, allowing faster communication between distant settlements.
Cartographers mapped known lands, helping explorers navigate, trade, and expand human understanding.
Rivers became essential trade highways, carrying food, tools, and culture between developing settlements.
Domesticated animals supported transport, farming, and food supply, strengthening civilization's long-term survival.
Valuable minerals transformed economies, inspiring early currency systems and long-distance trade agreements.
Religious art captured beliefs, honoring gods while shaping cultural identity across ancient communities.
Pastoral life offered stability, ensuring reliable food sources through generations of skilled herding.
Weapon innovation improved defense and hunting, shaping territorial control across emerging civilizations.
Knowledge passed orally, preserving traditions, survival skills, and cultural values before written language matured.
Cities constructed strong fortifications to protect valuable resources from rival groups and invaders. Roads expanded communication, trade, and cultural exchange, helping civilizations unite and grow. Music carried stories, emotions, and rituals, becoming a powerful expression of human identity. Moon cycles guided calendars, planting seasons, and festivals within early agricultural societies.
Justice systems evolved, maintaining order and guiding community decisions with fairness and structure.
Improved housing protected families from harsh climates, allowing larger, stable communities to form.
Textiles expressed culture and status, becoming essential economic goods across ancient trade networks.
Food storage secured survival during drought, stabilizing population growth and future planning. Irrigation transformed dry lands into fertile fields, supporting larger populations and dependable agriculture.
Myths preserved cultural memory, teaching values and explaining natural phenomena through powerful stories.
Standardized measurements improved fairness in trade, strengthening trust between distant trading partners. Fishing provided essential protein, creating stable food sources for riverside civilizations worldwide.
Pottery helped store food, water, and trade goods, advancing daily life and commerce.
Primitive surgery emerged, proving early humans understood anatomy more deeply than once believed.
Mining provided essential metals for tools, weapons, and economic expansion across ancient societies. Simple plows increased crop production, marking a major agricultural advancement across civilizations.
Water access shaped settlement patterns, determining where early towns and cities could survive.
Tracking skills supported survival, blending observation, patience, and deep knowledge of nature.
Night guards protected communities from predators, rival groups, and unexpected threats in darkness.
Roofing innovation kept families safe from storms, shaping architecture in every environment. Grain processing created dependable meals, supporting larger families and healthier communities.
Oases supported long journeys, offering water, shelter, and trade opportunities for travelers. Early bridges expanded trade routes, uniting separated communities and strengthening regional cooperation. Spice trading linked distant cultures, spreading flavors, medicines, and valuable knowledge across ancient worlds. Wall paintings preserved history, beliefs, and stories long before written languages became widespread.
Improved transport allowed larger harvests, strengthening food supply and expanding regional markets.
Early surveying improved city planning, farming boundaries, and construction accuracy across growing settlements.
Herbal remedies formed early medicine, shaping treatments used across centuries and cultures.
Towers provided watch points, helping communities detect threats long before danger arrived.
Watercraft enabled faster travel, enabling exploration, fishing, and trade along major waterways.
Cooking improved nutrition, safety, and cultural traditions across every early civilization.
Advanced carpentry expanded construction possibilities, allowing bigger homes, storage buildings, and communal halls.
Writing preserved knowledge, creating a foundation for governments, trade, and future scientific progress.
Bartering shaped economies, letting people exchange tools, food, and resources without standardized currency.
Seasonal migrations ensured survival, guiding herds toward greener pastures during harsh weather changes.
Writing preserved knowledge, creating a foundation for governments, trade, and future scientific progress.
Bartering shaped economies, letting people exchange tools, food, and resources without standardized currency.
Pathway construction improved mobility, enabling smoother travel and stronger trade between settlements.
Drainage systems prevented flooding, improving sanitation and protecting valuable farmland from water damage.
Threshing increased food output, helping communities store essential grains for long-term survival.
Skill training ensured survival, passing essential hunting and defense techniques to future generations.
Foraging supplemented early diets, offering nutrition before agriculture fully replaced wild gathering.
Advanced boat building opened oceans, enabling exploration, trade, and cultural expansion across continents.
Monuments preserved political power, victories, and cultural pride for future generations. And observing stars guided calendars, agriculture, and religious ceremonies central to ancient life. Harvest festivals strengthened unity, gratitude, and shared identity across early civilizations.
Expanded trade routes crossed forests, connecting distant regions and sharing new resources.
Stronger boats allowed deeper exploration, bringing new discoveries and extended trade routes. Food preservation protected communities during harsh seasons, stabilizing long-term growth.
Armor improved battlefield survival, shaping warfare strategies and strengthening city defenses.
Hands-on learning passed essential skills, ensuring survival knowledge remained strong through generations.
Improved water systems expanded fertile land, enabling food surpluses and community growth.
Early star maps improved navigation, guiding explorers safely across land and sea routes.
Simple planning shaped organized communities, improving safety, trade flow, and long-term expansion possibilities.
Scouting provided vital information, helping communities track herds and avoid dangerous encounters.
Crop rotation protected soil health, increasing food production for growing populations.
Detailed weaving expressed identity, turning textiles into valuable cultural and economic assets.
Mapping improved navigation, helping explorers reach new territories with greater accuracy.
Copper tools transformed craftsmanship, agriculture, and trade across ancient civilizations.
Improved fishing techniques increased food supply, supporting expanding coastal populations.
Caravans connected far-off civilizations, transporting goods, stories, and new ideas across continents.
Structural improvements allowed bigger, safer homes, supporting expanding families and communities.
Rituals strengthened faith, reinforcing community bonds during important seasonal events.
Archives preserved knowledge, allowing future generations to learn from past discoveries and mistakes.
Repair work protected towns, ensuring safety despite unpredictable natural challenges.
Expanded fields increased harvests, fueling population growth and long-term prosperity.
Expanded fields increased harvests, fueling population growth and long-term prosperity.
Mountain paths challenge early travelers, demanding strength, patience, and unbreakable determination for survival.
Sharpened tools revolutionized daily life, making hunting, building, and protection far more effective.
Nomadic groups migrate seasonally, following wildlife patterns to find abundant food and water.
Mountain paths challenge early travelers, demanding strength, patience, and unbreakable determination for survival.
Firelight gatherings preserve knowledge, passing lessons and legends through powerful spoken traditions.
Group hunting techniques improve efficiency, strengthening bonds, and increasing survival for entire communities.
Early art records daily journeys, leaving a timeless window into humanity's evolving movement. Temporary shelters offer mobility, allowing tribes to adapt quickly to harsh environmental changes. Harsh winters challenge endurance, forcing tribes to innovate clothing and survival strategies. Cave routes provide shelter, though darkness tests courage and demands careful, strategic exploration. Primitive bridges connect regions, enabling safer movement and expanding early human territory access.
Reaching fertile plains brings hope, food security, and strengthened unity among traveling families.
Trail markers assist wanderers, guiding them safely through challenging terrain and unfamiliar regions. Knowledge transfer becomes essential, ensuring future generations master navigation, hunting, and endurance.
Trade routes expand across continents, linking distant cultures through courage, exploration, and shared purpose. Goods once rare now travel far, carried by determined hands across unforgiving landscapes. Written agreements formalize trust, guiding peaceful interactions between traders from diverse civilizations. Travelers rely on stars as ancient navigational maps, guiding them faithfully through silent nights. Seaports thrive as global crossroads where cultures blend, ideas spread, and opportunities multiply. Metalworking innovations reshape civilizations, improving farming, warfare, architecture, and daily survival. Irrigation systems transform harsh lands into fertile fields, sustaining growing populations across generations.
Sky watchers calculate celestial patterns, shaping calendars, farming seasons, and spiritual beliefs.
Many journeys demand bravery, as travelers face cliffs, storms, and unpredictable natural challenges.
Medical knowledge spreads through cultural exchange, improving survival and expanding traditional healing methods.
Hand-drawn maps guide explorers through unknown lands, providing structure to expanding human curiosity.
Primitive compasses revolutionize exploration, giving sailors reliable guidance through dangerous open waters.
Primitive compasses revolutionize exploration, giving sailors reliable guidance through dangerous open waters. Prosperous cities emerge as global hubs, fueled by commerce, innovation, and cultural interconnection. Demand for luxury goods increases, pushing merchants deeper into unexplored lands, searching for wealth. Simple rafts expand mobility, letting communities cross rivers carrying tools, goods, and families together. Seasonal settlements emerge as fertile lands allow longer stays and stronger community foundations. Forests pose challenges, requiring bright torches and sharp instincts to survive unknown wildlife threats. Mapping river paths helps travelers avoid danger, guiding migrations through dependable natural corridors. Early scales standardize trade, creating fairness and trust between distant merchants and emerging markets. Smoke signals offer long-distance communication, allowing groups to coordinate movements across wide regions.
Pottery reshapes travel, enabling safe storage of food, water, medicines, and valuable trade goods.
Advanced fishing techniques support larger communities, supplying food during long journeys and coastal migrations.
Leadership councils coordinate migration routes, ensuring sustainable access to water, shelter, and food.
Water storage becomes vital,
allowing travelers to survive harsh deserts during long-distance trade journeys.
Wheel invention transforms transportation, reducing weight burdens and enabling larger caravans across continents.
Livestock travel ensures steady food supplies, making long migrations safer and more reliable. Weather prediction improves survival, helping travelers avoid storms, floods, and dangerous seasonal shifts.
Efficient traps provide reliable nutrition, enabling longer journeys through remote, resource-scarce environments.
Improvised bridges protect caravans from sinking terrain, opening new paths into unexplored regions.
Long-distance signaling guides travelers safely, preventing separation across vast and unpredictable landscapes. Understanding herd movement provides essential guidance for migration, hunting success, and seasonal planning.
Clothing innovations protect travelers from extreme climates, increasing survival across challenging terrains.
Transporting fire ensures warmth, cooking, and safety remain accessible throughout long-distance journeys.
Stacked rocks guide travelers through mountains, offering silent markers of safety and direction.
Dried meat preserves vital protein, sustaining travelers during extended journeys across remote landscapes.
Walking poles stabilize movement, preventing falls and improving mobility across slippery river crossings.
Towers offer elevated views, allowing early societies to monitor movement and incoming dangers. Shared maps connect cultures, spreading essential travel knowledge across growing ancient networks.
Oases serve as life-saving rest points, guiding caravans through harsh, water-scarce deserts.
Tool repair ensures survival, allowing long journeys to continue despite rugged environmental challenges.
Cloud reading becomes essential, helping nomads avoid storms and protect vulnerable traveling groups.
Medicinal knowledge grows as travelers discover healing plants across distant forests and ecosystems.
Circular camps strengthen defense, providing safety from predators and assuring restful night travel stops. Long-distance signaling guides travelers safely, preventing separation across vast and unpredictable landscapes. Understanding herd movement provides essential guidance for migration, hunting success, and seasonal planning.
Clothing innovations protect travelers from extreme climates, increasing survival across challenging terrains.
Transporting fire ensures warmth, cooking, and safety remain accessible throughout long-distance journeys.
Stacked rocks guide travelers through mountains, offering silent markers of safety and direction.
Dried meat preserves vital protein, sustaining travelers during extended journeys across remote landscapes.
Walking poles stabilize movement, preventing falls and improving mobility across slippery river crossings.
Towers offer elevated views, allowing early societies to monitor movement and incoming dangers. Shared maps connect cultures, spreading essential travel knowledge across growing ancient networks.
Oases serve as life-saving rest points, guiding caravans through harsh, water-scarce deserts.
Tool repair ensures survival, allowing long journeys to continue despite rugged environmental challenges.
Cloud reading becomes essential, helping nomads avoid storms and protect vulnerable traveling groups.
Medicinal knowledge grows as travelers discover healing plants across distant forests and ecosystems.
Circular camps strengthen defense, providing safety from predators and assuring restful night travel stops.
Storms reshape the land, and ancient travelers adjust their paths with quiet resilience.
Innovation was constant. Every tool carved meant a greater chance of survival.
Protecting their fragile camps, they mastered survival against unpredictable ancient climates. Knowledge passed through observation,
shaping generations long before spoken language evolved.
Crossing dangerous waters, their courage pushed them into unexplored territories.
Ancient knowledge of plants came from trial, error, and generations of learning.
Reading footprints like stories, they hunted with patience, instinct, and ancient strategy.
Reading footprints like stories, they hunted with patience, instinct, and ancient strategy. Elevated lands offered security, guiding them through relentless migration paths.
The cosmos became their map, long before maps existed. Nature guided every journey.
Symbols on stone hinted at early communication. Stories etched before language was born.
Families traveled together, protected by those who hunted and watched the night.
Following migrating herds, they relied on nature's patterns for food and survival. Every sunrise meant hope, another day alive in a world still being discovered.
Clothing shaped from hunted animals protected them from brutal seasonal winds.
Storms reshape the land, and ancient travelers adjust their paths with quiet resilience.
Innovation was constant. Every tool carved meant a greater chance of survival.
Protecting their fragile camps, they mastered survival against unpredictable ancient climates. Knowledge passed through observation, shaping generations long before spoken language evolved.
Crossing dangerous waters, their courage pushed them into unexplored territories.
Ancient knowledge of plants came from trial, error, and generations of learning.
Reading footprints like stories, they hunted with patience, instinct, and ancient strategy.
Reading footprints like stories, they hunted with patience, instinct, and ancient strategy. Elevated lands offered security, guiding them through relentless migration paths.
The cosmos became their map, long before maps existed. Nature guided every journey.
Symbols on stone hinted at early communication. Stories etched before language was born.
Families traveled together, protected by those who hunted and watched the night.
Following migrating herds, they relied on nature's patterns for food and survival. Every sunrise meant hope, another day alive in a world still being discovered.
Clothing shaped from hunted animals protected them from brutal seasonal winds.